Heaven has been opened, and behold, a radiant horse. Its rider is faithful and true, and on his head are many crowns. The name by which he is called is the Word of God. The armies of heaven followed him on horses that appeared as lightning, and from his mouth came a sharp sword, with which he strikes down the nations. He will tread the winepress of the wrath of God. Then I saw the beast and the kings of the earth. They gathered their armies to make war against the one seated on the horse. But the beast was captured, and with it the false prophet. For he has carried out the signs which deceived the people into receiving the mark of the beast and worshipping its image. Therefore these two were thrown alive into the lake of fire. Then I saw an angel holding a great chain. He seized the dragon, who is called Satan, and bound him for 1,000 years. He was thrown into the bottomless pit, and it was sealed over him, so that he might not deceive the nations any longer, until the 1,000 years were ended. Then I saw the souls of those who had been killed for the testimony of Christ, and for the word of God. And I saw those who had not worshipped the beast or its image, and had not received its mark. They rose to life and reigned with Christ for 1,000 years. The rest of the dead did not rise until the 1,000 years were ended. This is the first resurrection. Blessed and holy is the one who shares in the first resurrection. The second death will have no power over them. They will be priests of God and of Christ, and they will reign with him for 1,000 years. When the 1,000 years are ended, Satan will be released from his prison. He will come out to deceive the nations that are at the ends of the earth. He will gather them for the final assault, and their numbers will be as the sand of the sea. They marched across the earth and surrounded the camp of the saints. But fire came down from heaven and consumed them, and the devil who deceived them was thrown into the lake of fire, where the beast and the false prophet were, and there they will be tormented forever. Then, behold, a great white throne, and the one who was upon it made the earth and the sky vanish from his presence. He threw death and Hades into the lake of fire. And anyone whose name was not found in the book of life, he too was thrown into the lake of fire. Then I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the old had passed away. I saw the new Jerusalem coming down out of heaven from God, and a loud voice called from the throne and said, Behold, the dwelling place of God is with man. They will be his people, and God himself will be with them. He will wipe away every tear from their eyes. Death shall be no more, neither shall there be mourning, nor pain, for all former things have passed away. And behold, I am making all things new. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. To the thirsty I will give the water of life without payment. The one who conquers will have this heritage. I will be his God, and he will be my son. But as for the cowardly and the faithless, as for murderers and sorcerers, their portion will be in the lake that burns with fire and sulfur, which is the second death.